Alrighty, so we got Menagerie today. So for draw, we have Wayfarer, Black Cat, Paddock, and Cavalry are also both draw because they give horses, which are like net +1 card each. So each of those is +2 cards at some point next shuffle. Scrap and Hostelry also give horses, but not in a way that nets you draw. Hostelry you have to discard a card to get a horse, which is +1 card, so it just kind of evens out. Likewise, Scrap, you play a Scrap, you trash a card, that's -2 cards. You can take +1 card, +1 horse, and break even. 4 draw cards is still plenty. For villages, Hostelry is a village, Village Green's a village. At some point, Paddock is a village, and Snowy Village. The first copy is a village. So you got plenty of actions, plenty of draw. Trashing, Scrap can trash, Bounty Hunter can trash. I think that's it. And for plus buy, Scrap is plus buy, Snowy Village is plus buy. Cavalry can be plus buy. It's buy neutral if you're buying it, because you spend a buy to buy it and you get the buy back. But you can do something like gain it off of Falconer, and then you didn't spend a buy to buy it, but you still get the +1 buy. So Falconer gaining Cavalry, for example, could get you an extra buy. So certainly everything necessary to build here, and a lot of it looks fairly strong. So I think this is a pretty good kingdom. I'm not sure that the 2-5 is actually any good here. I think on 3-4, Scrap Bounty Hunter feels pretty automatic. Actually, that's not true. Maybe Scrap March also sounds really good. Bounty Hunter is a phenomenal opening, but getting to play Scrap a turn early also sounds great. So I think Scrap Bounty Hunter and Scrap March are the two things you would consider on 3-4. On 2-5, what am I doing? I feel like Black Cat is better than nothing. Its draw, village are easy to attain early. Maybe Black Cat Falconer. The quality of Falconer as an opening does hinge, I think, to a decent degree on whether I think the hard bot's likely to activate it for me. Like if Falconer could put a Bounty Hunter or something in my hand, that would be lovely. I don't know how likely that is. Let's see. What are all the 2-type cards? The whole top left and nothing in the bottom right. Okay. Seems like a definite maybe. Wouldn't want to bank on that. Could just be Black Cat Bounty Hunter, Black Cat Scrap. Just open with one of the cards I wanted anyway. Maybe that's better. I think the Falconer's worth it. The worst case, so I didn't get to activate the thing, but worst case scenario, I think what's probably worth doing here would just be Falconer, gain a hostelry, gain 4 horses, and then next shuffle will be lovely. This will be 3, so I could buy a Scrap, or I could march Falconer to gain a Bounty Hunter if I prefer that. Probably Bounty Hunter is slightly better. I think that's right. I don't have to play it or anything because I gained to hand in the buy phase. Exile an estate. And I would once again like to gain a hostelry and take a bunch of horses. I'm probably just going to discard all of these. Pretty darn sure of that. Now I think the options are Wayfarer or Scrap. Both sound good. Probably Scrap is better. Bounty Hunter is going to be less good at dealing with estates now that I've exiled the first one. I don't get +3 on any future ones. So Scrap for the estate sounds right. What to gain here? I would like to draw on, so probably Cavalry is the best way to get through my deck further. I think that's right. I was considering a line where I buy Cavalry. I don't think that's any better. There's the Bounty Hunter. Okay. Is there anything interesting to do with gaining and playing things here? I think not really. I Like you could always buy something, buy cavalry, go back to your action phase and play the thing. I don't know what the thing is that I would care enough to do that. I think just take some horses. Falconer, March Falconer, gain hostelry, gain one more horse. Um, Village Green, pursue, discarding the Village Green to activate it for next turn. And then Wayfarer. That wouldn't work because Wayfarer would cost 4 at that point. And I couldn't do Wayfarer, Village Green, then pursue because I'd be out of buys. Pretty sure I want another Falconer. It's a lot of cheap stuff that I would like to gain. And probably just another hostelry. That's right. Decisions are tough here because there's so many nice looking cards. Here I'm thinking Village Green plus Wayfarer. Seems like a nice way to continue the turn. Activated their trap card. Do I want a free silver? I think so. Seems like I'm drawing. Okay, exile again. And plus buy, plus coin, do another Falconer March. Seems okay. Get another Village Green. What on God's green earth? This is all of my coppers. This is all of my junk cards. I've exiled 2 coppers, and I've exiled 1 estate and trashed 2 estates. This is how did this? This is literally every single starting card remaining in my deck. I have somehow drawn up the top. Not every stop card because I have a silver in the deck somewhere. But oh my goodness, what happened here? I'm just gonna buy something that's not 2 types. Like I would like a Falconer, but the odds I activate the boss Falconer are pretty high, and I think it's not worth it. Bot looks like it's playing this kingdom quite well today. Just clicking all the cards, chaining them together pretty well. Everything in this kingdom looks totally usable, so it's hard to go too wrong. I guess the way to go wrong would be to underbuild and try to play big money or something. Oh, 1 second. Dogs are barking. Chaos. 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 I see. Yeah. As I was saying, I actually don't remember what I was saying at this point. So we play 1. So I'm not 100% sure I want to play the Village Green yet if I don't have to. If I end up having excess draw, one thing that you could do with that would just be to delay the Village Green for next turn. Yeah. I liked you better when you were outside. You start barking. Okay. What to gain here? I think I want payload at this point, right? I'm going to play this. See what we draw. Village Green, Wayfarer, and what? Snowy Village for plus buy, probably. Frees up my scrap to do other things. Alrighty, 11. Two more Falconers. A Falconer and a Paddock. Two more Paddocks. Osprey's low-ish, so Paddock could become non-terminal soon. I think the Falconers just continue to look like really good cards. They want at least one. Other thing I'm contemplating would be Village Green, pursue, discard Village Green, buy Falconer. Which also has the upside of I could top deck a bunch of horses. Maybe that's worth it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to name horse. Next turn. Maybe that's a mistake, actually. I don't know. So the upside is I think I got a little bit over paranoid because of that 5 copper hand. And the upside of this is I have 4 horses at the top of my deck, which just means like 0% chance that I'm dudding. The downside is with 4 horses on top, I don't have a whole lot of room to find Falconers on top. And in general, you would like to react your Falconers on your opponent's turn. One upside is you can play it non-terminally. But the bigger upside is if you play it on the opponent's turn, it goes back into your discard pile for your turn, so you can play it a second time. Whereas if you're just playing on your turn, you're only getting half as much gains out of it. I guess I could have considered alternatively by Falconer pursue top deck Falconer. I would pitch all the horses, but I would guarantee I had a Falconer on top. Okay, the bot also likes the Falconers. This is going to end on a pile out for sure. Yeah, so it seems like I have plenty of draw. What's the most efficient way to get payload into my deck? Just a bunch of Wayfarers to gain silvers? Probably. I definitely need to take some number of provinces this turn because piles are super low and the bot has a bunch of Falconers. Gain a silver. How am I on villages? I probably want to delay at least one village green to avoid a dud. That would come in handy if, for example, I had a Wayfarer in hand and no other villages. If I play Snowy Village, I go up to 7 terminal action plays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that covers everything just fine. I probably want to scrap a horse, most likely. And bounty hunt a silver, I think. I care about the money more than the thinning right now. And so if I play the Snowy Village, I have 4 actions left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That all checks out. We'll go coin. What do I want buys? Buy silver, gain a horse. Buy silver coin. Hmm. Yeah, I think this is fine. And we'll just do 3 provinces, I think. And then ideally I win next turn on Wayfarer, Hostelry, Village Greens. Seems plausible. The bot just does not care about piles, I've noticed. It will happily lower piles into dangerous territories and just hope that you dud. The background noises have gotten suspiciously louder after I let the dogs back in. Okay, so if I draw my deck, I win on provinces, actually, or piles. Um, I have plenty of actions, so I'll go ahead and take the Wayfarer here. Oh, that might have been a mistake. It might have been a mistake. I don't think it'll be a fatal mistake, but I probably, with 2 actions left, what I should have done was play Falconer, gain Village Green, and then a Hostelry, and then play on. With 1 action left, if I played Falconer to gain a Village Green, I wouldn't have actions left to play it, and if I play Snowy Village, my turn in Fear. I am sure I can save the turn somehow, just with like I buy a cavalry if need be, and that will be fine. But I'm pretty sure that was a mistake, what I just did. Yeah, so we'll stop here. Buy a Village Green. Activate a bunch of these. Oh, this is just the win in hand if I wanted to end on piles. Um, is this enough to do cavalries plus hostelries? I need 32. Yeah, I'll do it. You'll 4 pile. Alrighty. Suspicious dud aside, I'd say that went fairly well. I Everything in the kingdom was playable. I think. Did I end up getting every single card? Got. Yeah, I think every single card ended up being useful, which is nice. So hard to go too wrong. More about the order than the precise composition of the deck. I think Falconer seems pretty good here, given how much of the nice stuff costs 4 or less. A lot of tactical decisions to make with cavalry and whatnot. Seemed like the bot was doing reasonably well as well. Where is their deck? Suspicious lack of a bounty hunter. Did they never take bounty hunter? Oh no, they did gain a bounty hunter, and I guess they scrapped it later. Maybe is why it's not in the deck. Yeah, they definitely exiled some stuff. I can see their exile pile up here. So yeah, I mean, bot got a bunch of villages, got a bunch of draw, got a number of falconers. I'd say this definitely looks like a pretty reasonable deck. So I think it was playing fine. I don't know if it made any specific mistakes or just lost on account of worse draws or being player 2 or something. But nice kingdom, very menagerie-ish.